Hello, I'm Suzanne LeMignot with CBS Chicago. Hundreds of volunteers will be giving back to the community today for the third annual Day of Service at St. Sabina. Organizers say today is an opportunity for people all over the city to engage in service projects, spreading a message of peace and love. In years past, volunteers cleaned up empty lots, fed the homeless, and planted gardens, among other community-based activities. If you've been on the fence about adopting or fostering a new furry friend, well, today is the day to do it. Paws Chicago says the shelter is at capacity, meaning it can't take in any more new animals until more dogs and cats have been adopted or fostered. Paws is one of the most nationally recognized no-kill shelters and does not euthanize any animals, no matter how long they've been at the shelter. If you want to take part in this weekend's Summer Lovin' event, it runs 11 to 6 today and tomorrow at the Paws Lincoln Park location. All fees will be waived for people adopting a pet that's been living at the shelter the longest.
I'm meteorologist Ed Curran with a look at your nationwide weather. We have fire weather warnings that are up as you head out to the west and in the Redding area. You can see Northern California has fire weather warnings, also in Oregon here, and temperatures that are 110 degrees for a high in Redding, 100 degrees in Medford, Oregon. And in Redding, about the best news is that the winds will be low during the day today, but unfortunately, so will the relative humidity, only about 10% relative humidity. 102 in Sacramento today, 111 in Las Vegas. Very warm temperatures all up and down the West Coast and into the Southwest as well. That's why we have heat advisories that are up, and we have excessive heat warnings that are up for the area around Las Vegas and into parts of Southern California as well. So the heat continues there. Elsewhere in the nation, things are looking pretty good with temperatures that are more reasonable for this time of year. We do have a chance for some severe weather today, a slight chance for severe weather in the yellow area. That includes damaging wind, large hail, and perhaps a tornado off on the northeast coast. You have a chance for some severe weather, and the main risk there is for damaging winds. Here in Chicago, couldn't be nicer. 78 degrees, clouds building throughout the day on Saturday, 79 on Sunday with an isolated afternoon shower. Safe travels to you and enjoy your day.
The accordion. Did you know people still play it? And not just the beer barrel polka. Don't believe us? Well, here's what we found at the 78th Annual Accordion Festival held this year at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Lisle.
You can hear the sound of music.
Now!
Step inside and you can't miss the woman in charge. 84-year-old Joanne Summers is the conductor.
One!
Leading dozens of musicians, pushing, pulling, and pressing their instruments.
Notes!
They're busy rehearsing for Saturday night, when they're the stars of the festival.
You gotta be ready.
No messing around when Miss Summers is up front with baton in hand.
I do take it seriously. Come on, seconds! You need to be tough. Somebody is not in the right octave. If you want people to grow, now let's go a little faster. You have to ask them to improve. Feel the beat. They can't improve if they play at the same level. Short, 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 short. You have to challenge them and make them better.
Down the hall, workshops, competitions, and informal playing take place. 11-year-old Nathaniel Troxel is from Barrington. Nick Ballerini grew up in Chicago.
Picture a bunch of harmonicas inside of here, and these keys open up the valves.
If you press each button, it doesn't work unless you pull it.
Good! Attack it!
Back in the big ballroom, Summers continues her coaching and conducting with the precision of a drill sergeant. She has no doubts about Saturday's concert.
It's gonna be great. 3, 4, 1!
Erica Sargent, CBS 2 News.
Wow, a must-see right there. The fest runs from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. today and tomorrow and includes concerts, competitions, workshops, and exhibits. Single-day passes are $20 and evening concert tickets $15. Tonight's concert, by the way, including selections from West Side Story. We got a little snippet there in honor of Leonard Bernstein, who would have been 100 years old this year. In sports, missing the playoffs for the first time in a decade didn't keep fans from packing the downtown Hilton for the annual Blackhawks convention. The party line is all about a fresh start, and that plan probably applies to the most to starting goalie Corey Crawford. He finally resurfaced after being mostly out of commission since late December with a mysterious head injury. The team expects Crawford to be ready for training camp, but Crawford sounded much more cautious about his recovery. He skated past questions about why he hasn't been back on the ice yet for his workouts. The convention continues through Sunday. For the very latest headlines anytime, day or night, head to CBSChicago.com. I'm Suzanne LeMignot. Have a great day and safe travels.